Hey man, so it's super close. There's just a few polishy things that I found, and it's mainly with the face. Let's have a look.
No, I got it.
So here, you see that little eye dot you're doing, just there. It happens there, and then you blink away, and
I got it.
it looks a little clicky.
No, I got it.
It looks like his left, because you can't really notice it in the right eye so much, and it looks like his left eye is just moving to the side just a tiny bit.
No, I got it.
I think maybe you could, yeah, because what's happening is if you zoom in, you can see that there's white here between this bit, and then all that's happening is you're getting the white actually come on the left side. So you notice it just looks like the left side is moving because it's so small you can't really see the right side moving.
No, I got it.
So I'd either two things. You could remove the eye dot, or try censoring the eyes here so that there's a bit of white on this one, and so it just does look like a eye dot. So that when it does happen, it doesn't create a white gap here just with one eye. So take a look at that. And it looks like see, I'm not sure if it's see this, the top of the eyelid here. If you look here, clicking there in that frame, it's clicking just here. So I'd take a look at that as well to see what that is. Could be a stray key or something.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says.
So here, it's the eyebrows are doing a little tweaky movement just before. You see that, the little bounce they do. So box, and then up and then down again. So I would go box and then into a settle, but don't do anything else. Don't go back up and then back down. So have this your last frame. What is it? 2, 4, 3. And when you do box here, it'd be great to scale the eyes as well, just to really and move the lower lid down as well to really open them up for the box. Just really stretch the face open. It'd be super cool. And because you're settling with the brows but not the eyes. See here, the lids are staying the same, so you got to connect that up a bit. And I think if you scale the eyes and open them up with the lids here, you can still settle into this final shape that you have here, and you won't have to go any smaller. So just check the eyebrows doing that double tweaky thing. Just do one big overshoot and settle down.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic rock'em sock'em jetpack. Sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says. It's turbo time. I got it.
So here as well, looks like there's an eyebrow thing.
It's turbo voice box that says it's turbo time. I got it.
Yeah, I think we're moving the brows a bit too much. Let's see.
It says it's turbo. It's turbo time.
I think you should just lock into a pose.
This box that says it's turbo time.
This one, which looks really nice, right? This one, and just stay in this. I'm talking about the eyes. So you're kind of accenting each word with the eyebrows, so it's turbo time. It's turbo time, and then you're also, if I'm muted, sorry, you're coming down here. So this is the pose that's sounds like the turbo time. This is the one that you should hold. So this should be held the whole time through its turbo time. The whole time. Don't accent the words. It'll be more powerful and we'll be able to read this pose more. Because this face doesn't really tell us anything, whereas this face tells us a lot. And I'm not sure if it's worth. It looks pretty great. You probably want to leave it, but yeah, leave it. Cool. So just take out the accents and just lock into this pose for the eyes. And then just remember when you open the mouth in these sort of shapes to really bring it in. Because it's stretched open. And hopefully that'll fix the quirky stuff going on here with this line going like this. If it doesn't, let's have a look. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will fix this, and hopefully it will stop the tangent, but otherwise we can use the sculpt tool to kind of clean this shape up. Just see how this corner looks when you fix the shape.
There's a ballistic voice box that says it's turbo time. I got it. I know.
And then the final shape as well. Here. I think we could still give this a bit more. Like he's trying to reassure the person he's talking to that he's got it, so he should be smiling. I think. Like if you're saying to someone like I got it, it's okay, like relax. You kind of like smiling in that kind of instance rather than the corners down. So for the it's turbo time, it makes total sense to have the corners down. But when you do the next bit, what is it? The I got it. I think you should go into like a reassuring smile, and that'll give it like this sort of shape. You know, if you could just kind of something like this. Like I got it, and just keep him in a reassuring smile, especially here. You could play with the smile and how much you want him to be smiling. I think that I got it is a good a smile is a good thing to have here. And maybe the brows as well could be more of a I got it like this. Sorry if I'm not awesome drawing. Just draw it on the side, see how it looks. Does this look like someone's got it? Yes. It's hard to see. I think experiment. See if the push down brows add a bit more. Like I got it. I feel like I push my brows down when I say that, but just have a look. I think this is more of a kind of thing, rather than like a reassuring kind of eyebrow pose.
No, I got it. I got the turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out. I got the turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front.
I don't know. It's kind of working. I think it's fine, but generally, I don't know about switching the side of the eyebrow like that. It's very noticeable, but it's kind of working. Let's see, because you're hinting you're doing a thing that way, so it kind of works. That's cool. The up is the up down. Look, maybe it should just go straight down with a big drag. Because you're doing down, up, down, right? And I think you could just go from here. There's a way to play from a certain section. Not sure. But if you just go from here to, where are we? Oh, you're here, right? Okay. Here to there. So you take out the anticipation down. So if I was to draw it, you've just got a head like this, and then next frame, leader of the hips. Stay the same. A bit more. Head start come time. I don't know how that's going to play it, but something like this. You can just slam down like this. I don't think you need the big anticipation. And then if you hold this. Right, so you just go down into your movement without the big anticipation, because it's quite massive. Let's see though. Yeah, I think it pops. I think it pops a bit. It's a bit too much for the action. I think you don't need to do that. I think you could really just slide down into this And hopefully you can keep the exact same animation from like this kind of point or here, and it's not like a huge thing you're losing. Just remember the volume does change on the head when you do a stretch like that. It's not so skinny, not so wide, but have a play with that. You'll spend a little bit more time in because you're gonna lose a few frames of the up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames. So you'll have 6 frames to spend somewhere else in your animation. I think you could just stay in this pose a bit more. What's the dialogue?
Oh, the one that has those things that shoot up. The one that has those things that shoot. The one that has.
Yeah, you're kind of talking through this movement anyway, so you could just stay in this pose, finishing the dialogue, and then just slide into the shooting thing. Yeah, just try that. Take out the big anticipation, because you've got one down, one up, and then down. I think just go down and just really drag the body like a little bit of jelly. Yeah, and then just same note as before, really pop the eyes here. I think that's the same spot. Yeah, man. I think that'll do it. I think that'll be pretty cool. It's looking really nice.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo doll, the one that has this. I got the Turbo doll, the one that had. I got it. No, I got it. I got the Turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. The voice box that says it's turbo.
Just watch the eye direction here. It's kind of looking. Here is looking one direction. Here is looking another direction. And here is kind of looking the same as the other one, right? So this one, this one here, you want to fix the eye direction to be the same. Just do like an eye pass on the whole thing. Just make sure it's all consistent.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. I got it.
Yeah.
It's turbo time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that'll be sweet. Once we do those notes, it should be pretty close to done. And then after that, we'll take one more look at the mouth. Just make sure the mouth's really nice.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo doll, the one that has.
Yeah, this face here that you do here. This is like a reassuring, like I got it face. This one's pretty cool. So this is kind of what you need to finish in. It's the reassuring face with the smile. Yeah.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time." I got it. No,
Yeah, I think the lip sync for me, where it says turbo time, is not working. But I think that's because his mouth is super wide, and once you fix that, it should work.
I got the turbo doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time."
We're kind of missing the R shape. Realistic. So here maybe you should close these corners, see what kind of R shape we can get starting. And see if you can kind of just come out of the R shape that you have. And watch this this mouth shape, bring it down. Just popping up and then down. So it's a bit chattery. Realistic. So with the mouth shape, for example, if you start here, let's say that's your mouth shape. When you grow, you just want to kind of like maybe grow a tiny bit at the top and then a fair bit out like this. But you don't want to do too much. So you just want to push the corners out and push, like grow the mouth shape, like push through, like realist. And this what's currently happening looks a bit like it's going up and then open again. So realistic. So for the tick, you're going up and back. We're doing a bit of it. It's doing a bit of a chattery kind of thing here. This tick. So if this was me, I would do a realist. So the R would be let's say that's an R shape, and then the is, just say it's a smile like this. I'll do red and green for Christmas. Realist. And then for the tick, realistic, you can tick could kind of go into like this, and then the tongue can do the K. Realistic, tick, tick. Like open the mouth on the T, and then the TI, open the mouth, and then let the tongue do the K. Realistic, tick. That could work. Otherwise, you could try realistic. Yeah, I think that'll be the best bet, because then you've got a nice shape change and you'll be able to see it a lot clearer. But just keep the shapes very clean. I'm not sure about this kind of peanutty shape. I would keep the corners down. Just favor the corners down. Yeah, I've lost the sound. My speaker died. I've got no more sound on my speaker. Shame. I think that's fine anyway. Those notes. If once you do those notes, just send it back to me and we'll do one final pass on the lip sync.
No, I got it. I I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice. That rock'em sock'em jetpack.
Here we're doing a bit much with the eyebrows as well, maybe.
Sock'em jetpack.
Up, down, up. Up, down, up. See, there's a lot of up, down, up, down, up, down. So maybe this is nice.
Sock'em jetpack and with front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and
it's kind of, I think it's working.
rock'em sock'em jetpack.
I think that's fine.
The one that has those things that shoot out in front? No, I got it. I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and rock'em sock'em jetpack and sock'em jetpack sock'em jetpack that rock'em sock'em jetpack rock'em sock'em jetpack.
I wonder if it's worth staying. Yeah, I think totally try. Stay in this area with the brows and eyes. So staying here. Because you're only here for 2 frames, 1, 2, and then you're back down here anyway. So go to this kind of pose. Go from this pose into this pose through there, and then pop it open here. So you cut out that up and down pose. And I think that'll make it a bit cleaner and clearer. Socking, jet, pack. So the jet pack. Yeah, I think we don't have to accent the jet and the pack. So just the pack bit. Yeah, I think that'll
sock'em jetpack and with that real.
Because you've got a bit of a double whammy going there, and I think it could be sweet.
Shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. I got it. With that
I have to take a look at the hair as well. Because you see here, the hair changes directions while it's still moving, so it should actually still be dragging this way, and then pretty much still dragging but this way, and then when it gets to here, this is where you can change it. So we've got to take a look at that. Here as well, this is kind of, you're developing a path, and then you go out of the path here a little bit.
with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. Voice box that says,
and we could really use this here to get like a nice this shape, like this shape, just to follow the hair. Here, just whatever we can, and because this is like a bit squished in. And here should still kind of be here. And here's fine. Oh, yeah, and maybe go into what you have, but then that we'll be able to see it a bit more.
No, I got it. I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. I got it. That shoot out in front, the rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that really voice box that's.
And it could be fun because we got. See like this. I'm just thinking we might not do this. Go like this sort of. And have multiple here. This would kind of do the same thing, follow the path. Maybe have another multiple. Could be cool. See how it plays.
Rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's sock'em jetpack, that realistic voice box that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says voice box that says
Could be cool. Could be cool. I think it's worth a try, 100%. And if it's not working, it's not working. But it's definitely worth a try. Just to make it a bit more cartoon.
voice box that says
Yeah.
that realistic voice box that says voice box that
You can maybe space them out a bit different, so it's not so linear. But I think it's cool.
box that says
Yeah, the other arm's
box that says
this box. Maybe here you could start the foot to do its thing. Bend here so it's not one frame snap. Maybe. Actually, if this is where you are, maybe this could be cool to go with that. The pivot. Oops. Something like this. Might look a bit off balance. Yeah, I think he might be off balance, ignore that. And just see if you can kind of lean the foot into it. This pose, probably have the exact same thing, but have a stretch in the foot. Like, don't have the foot this way, have it kind of twisting a bit more.
Realistic voice box that says
No, you're right to keep it like that, I think, actually, because it's too quick to have such a big change. I won't read it. I think maybe this would be a nice spot to add a multi-pull on the leg. Just like that. I think this pose could. We could start a bit more drag on this pose. This is fun.
with that rock'em sock'em jetpack and with that realistic voice box that says it's turbo time. Voice box that I got it. I got the Turbo Man doll, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that realistic voice box that says, it's turbo time. I got it. No, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, awesome.
I got it.
So a few changes.
I got the turbo mentor, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time." I got it. No, I got it. I got the turbo mentor, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack, and with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time." I got it. No, I got it. I got the turbo mentor, the one that has those things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em jetpack.
With what we're going for.
With things that shoot out in front, with that rock'em sock'em.
Let's take this note or leave it. It could be cooler. Looks nice. Looks nice over here. So maybe we could do it again. This is a T-shape. This I wouldn't poke the tongue out the mouth so much for the T. If this is your mouth, this is your teeth. You want to feel it like this. Be behind the mouth, not so much out the mouth like this. Turbo, because that's kind of lispy. Turbo is more behind the teeth. So do that, and then when you push in here, get a bit of a pucker going, I think, rather than keeping those corners where they are, because you come into this anyway, right? Keep these corners, like push them down. In the mouth control, you have 1, 2, 3, the main ones, and then you got these little dots. These little dots here are super nice for closing the lips. For the O, turbo, I would stay in this shape. If it's turbo, I've got no sound at the moment, so I can't even hear it, but I think got it. It's turbo. Stay like this, and then open out like that. Keep it in the turbo time. Keep it with the lips kind of puckered, right? Keep it all in the same kind of O shape. Turbo, because you don't really want to go wide like this, like an R shape. Alright, that'll do. That'll keep you busy. Yeah, let's rock like that. Awesome, man. I'll send this to you now and get back to me as soon as possible.